Good morning, Virgo. If you're returning to my channel, hello, welcome in. If you're a new viewer, welcome back. Oh, well, I feel like that was just completely backwards, but screw it. You get what I'm saying, man. Ain't nobody perfect over here. It's not a perfect world, Virgo. That just made me think of my Uncle David. It's not a perfect world. I'm going to be checking the forecast for you, seeing what's going on, seeing what your day could be looking like and what messages Spirit has for you. Okay? I hope you rested well, or whenever you're watching this, I hope it was good. I'm like, under the sea. I feel like I need to collect new seawater just in case. But, ocean water. So let's see what Spirit has to say to you. I feel like you can see the blue glow off of my computer screen. So I'm like, let me turn that off. Unless that's just my monitor. Oh, yeah, that was just the computer screen. All right. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. You know, I figured I could tap in with you a little bit. Okay, Virgo. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Right now, I seem like you had a coming to Jesus moment, as they would say, or just divine intervention. You might have woken up randomly and had this epiphany that you either wanted to change something about yourself, that you wanted to move in a different direction. I see right now, you've been going through a lot. You've been carrying a lot of burdens. Some of those burdens weren't even yours to carry, but I think it's just a vicious cycle that we're in as far as like people pleasing, man. I definitely can see how that can be, especially when it comes to money, because I can also see your finances could be tied up in a toxic way right now, like somebody's trying to gatekeep your finances. I see that for you, Virgo. But Spirit is saying that you were protected and that there's always a higher plan in the making for you, right? There's always a higher plan in the making for you. I think it's just those toxic cycles. We have to learn to keep boundaries for ourselves. You have people that will constantly boundary break, step over your boundaries. You have people, once you let them slide once, they'll ice skate and do a figure eight on your ass, bitch. Okay, like you have to stand steadfast on what you believe is right and holding your values. You're holding your values and yourself accountable for your things you will and will not tolerate. Okay. But this too shall pass, you know? You don't just stay in a vicious cycle for the longest. I feel like this cycle is probably teaching you a little bit more about your shadow side and how to work with your shadow side instead of always being love and light. Because you cannot have one side without the other. If you neglect the other side, your shadow side is going to come out and force themselves out in any way they see fit, because you know you're you're uh, you're going through a lot, man. You might have had to move, or you look like you might deal with something with like construction. Doesn't have to be. Might like to go near what do you call those light towers, lighthouses or something. Spirit is just saying you need to be mindful of all those around you. Like not everyone has the best intentions in mind for you. Okay. If a person shows you who they are, believe it the first time. Okay. Spirit is saying exactly. This is the time to face your shadow. This is the time for you to like work from both sides, not just one, man. You just need to be mindful of how you're treating people or how people are treating you and going against your boundaries. Okay, it's like you're always going in this cycle. Luna, this is Luna. Hello, my baby. All right, so let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. Luna, she has no sense of boundaries, like space. That's what I mean. I'm like, stop. Okay, Spirit says you're on the right track right now. You might be trying to actually put yourself in the right on the right direction. And Spirit said you need to proceed with moving forward with whatever you see is right for you. Okay. Spirit is saying you need to remain steady when it comes to navigating your own life. You need to have patience and resilience in the times when you seem like you're in a hard rock in a hard place. A hard place, a hard rock. Yeah, whatever, man. You get it, bro. Okay. And this is about, this is about the commitment to yourself. This can be about commitment to another individual, but I'm looking at this personally as commitment to yourself right now, Virgo. This is about getting committed to your path, getting committed to your masculine and your feminine energy. You can't always operate from the feminine side. I mean, like, unless you're going to go at it like being like a dark femme, you know, being in your dark feminine, you don't take shit. Okay. Spirit is saying you need to shield yourself against any external pressures. That's not going to nurture you or help you grow. Okay, you want to do something that you truly love, Virgo. Okay, and you don't want to look at this from a place where you're not improving, man. I feel like you can walk on a tight wire, a tight wire, if you have that much patience and dedication. Start getting real with yourself, man. Spirit is saying this is worth the effort and embracing. Spirit says you need to embrace your challenges and the opportunities that are being presented your way. You might be like taking a moment to take a step back to see if like you rushed into an opportunity or if an opportunity is good for you, man. But I feel like you need to trust the process and make sure if you're signing any paperwork to dot all your I's and cross all your T's. You know what I'm saying? If you're signing any paperwork, I would read the fine print just to make sure you're not being tacked for anything. I don't know, or breaking and them breaking any of your rights. I don't know how to explain, but you get it, man. Make sure you have a lawyer or something like that with you before you sign up with a company. Make sure you realize what you're signing up for. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit is saying this is all about divine timing right now for you. You better get you got to get more creative, baby. You need to go out and do something for yourself, Virgo. Get creative, baby. Okay. But Spirit's saying it's all about divine timing. You just got to give it a little bit of time because whatever you've been wishing on, it's going to be granted. And the outcome may not be exactly how you expected it to be, but it's going to be exactly what you need. You know, it's going to be more catered and detailed to your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. Okay. How you perceive and how you move and how you navigate yourself. Okay. And it's all about divine timing and having that patience. I think that's why you might be going through right now the state of confusion, drought, or something like that. I don't know, because this is the time for you to focus on your shadow side and look into the mirror and see the things that you necessarily don't want to see for yourself, but you need to confront, right? Yeah, man. It's that you need to confront. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any other messages before I end it here, boo boo. Let's see. Trying to make the readings a little short so I don't have to rush through them, but I can get you some current messages of what Spirit would like you to know for today or whenever you read it. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out our little soul tribe. Join us. Come to the dark side. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, I would just be mindful of who you tell your business to. I would just be mindful of who you tell your business to, because these people like to gossip about you. This could be friends, family. It doesn't have to be, uh, you know. I see there's a lot of tiptoeing around you, or you're tiptoeing around a lot of people. You might feel like you're walking on eggs. Um, I could see possible new love coming in for you. I can see new love coming in for you, and this relationship being successful, and you could be expecting eventually. I just want to say I see that for some Virgos. Some Virgos. I do see new love coming in for you, and I do see you expanding on a family or having a family and starting for yourself. But yeah, I would just be careful for other Virgos just in case. I would just be careful with who you're telling your business to, like I say, because it looks like either you're in the avoidance, um, either you're avoiding these people because they're acting shady, or this can be just people sneaking around your back. Virgs. Okay. Yeah. 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 It doesn't seem like these people are really getting on your nerve. It seems like you're very guarded right now. You're hard to reach. You might cut off some people. And who cares, right? What's good for you right now um, is to focus on yourself. When you take care of your body and you focus on yourself, it is wealth. And never worry about finances, man. If you're worried about finances, because whatever you spend that currency on, that energy on, you're just pouring it back into yourself. So you could say, I exchanged that currency for new nails to make myself feel good for 2 weeks to 3 weeks, whatever. I spent currency on my hair to improve my looks. I spent currency on my clothes because I'm going to be wearing them. Don't look at money as it will not come in. Money is energy. It's a frequency. 888 karma, balance, prosperity, success, wealth, cycles, cause and effect, gratitude. Abundance is on the way, and it extends beyond just financial wealth. This is a reminder that true fortune compasses all aspects. Encompasses. I've never heard that word. I'm gonna that. Encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, you may not be there tomorrow. Take responsibility for your actions and use this and awareness to unlock your greatest potential. So I like that. Okay, they may not be there tomorrow. Yeah, so just make sure you're treating everybody accordingly. But don't be giving everybody the brunt end of your stick or some shit because you're feeling some type of way. Last one. 666 reflection. Healing Empathy, self discovery, compassion, awareness, and inner peace. Unexpected changes are on the horizon, challenging your thoughts and your feelings. This is a prime opportunity to release your identity and embrace the mindset shift. Opt for optimism, confidence, and trust. Listen to your intuition, and understanding your emotions are the key to growth and evolution. See, this is what this whole entire read has been about, is accepting both sides of yourself. All right, Virgs. I hope this found you some whatever. I hope it found some type of message for you. Okay, man. I'm just like, take care of yourself, okay, boo? Because nobody's gonna do it for you. And if they are, keep them around. You're a lucky fuck. Bye, bye, Virgo.